good afternoon to you guys. I wanted to do this live since, but something happened, you know. So then why coming back? Both the traffic, a lot. But that is by the way. The thing is that it's very important that I do this live. Kashmir Valentine. I'm just coming back. You see, I'm still on my way home. I'm just coming back, you know. Maybe later I will watch the replay. So, somehow, I don't think it's necessary for me to do this kind of live video. On the other hand, I think it's necessary, it's very important for me to do this live video. Because of some people, Zionites, Zion fans, like Zion members, that are having divided opinion, you know. It's as if that some people are supporting the other camp, and the other people are supporting the other camp. Say then they win on. Who shall we say then they win? Who they win us? How, you know, it's not possible now. How can Tottenham win us? Come, if not, please stop amo. I don't want to swear for you. And don't distract me because of football. So the thing is that regarding that post I made yesterday, no, early today from here, I saw a video of Zion first son trying to shade Igbo, saying some certain things, you know, and repeating what Belleface J-Pack told Igbo that simply means that they would allow Igbo anytime soon, you know, because of his activities and you know, because of his social media activities or whatever, you know. Then Zion's first son made his own video repeating some kind of statement and other things he said on that video. First thing first is, as I am like this, I'm a full Zion member. You know, before I started talking about Zion, I've been a member. I attend the program, they on my own on a low key. You know, even when this whole social media issue, whatever was going on, people are dragging the man of God, dragging the ministry. I never said something. But on a very good day, that was, I can't remember the year now, something pushed me to start speaking about this ministry. You know, because social media, we have a lot of gullible people out there. They will always believe whatever bloggers are saying. But you guys that are in there know the whole truth. I started talking about Zion. Nobody asked me to. Nobody is paying me for anything that has to do with posting about Zion or anything. Then, aside from where they attend Zion ministry, where they inside the ministry, where they see everything, where they, you know, we know the whole truth, that always speak about Zion ministry. There are other bloggers that are not Zion member, that has not been in any of Zion program. A lot of them, but they are speaking good of Zion ministry because maybe somehow within themselves they know the whole truth, you know. And Igbo happens to be one of them. Igbo always speak and defend those lies. People are always speaking against evangelists who could be dragging Zion ministries. Just few bloggers that are non-Zion members, they have not attended any program, but they choose to defend the ministry with their own data, with their own time, with everything, despite the insult and the bullying. People are bullying them online. Like I said, Idume happens to be one of them. And I don't see any reason why you will be Zion's first son should come out to, make such video just to discourage the guy or to stop the guy from doing what he's doing, or to scare him to stop his social media activity, especially now that a lot of things are going on. I'm the first person that brought Idume to Zion ministry when I was still in Lagos, when this Perima Matthias was saying that Zion ministry used to give people olive oil and holy water, that when any member is sick, instead of them to take the person to hospital, instead of them to tell the member to go to the hospital, they would, give the member holy water, olive oil, and ask them not to go to hospital. But I said a lot. He was saying, I think that was 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, or 4 years ago. Matthias said a lot of things. I made a video to correct that lies, that when you come to Zion ministry, there are a group of nurses and doctors, like medical team. You always see them inside Zion ministry in every program. Zion ministry have about 3 to 4 ambulances, and they also have a hospital by the name Seraphic Hospital. This thing should be 3-4 years ago. I'm trying to, start this whole story so that some of you, especially some of you, shouting, call him private, you understand. Then after I made that video, then Idume was still doing his thing. I've not seen Idume before. After I made that video to correct that impression, that lies from Matthias and some of those bloggers, Idume reached out to me and asked me what I said on that video. Is it truth that Zion ministry have medical team? Does Zion ministry also have ambulance? That sometimes when people, when program is going on and it happened that someone is not feeling well, that they always use the ambulance to take the person to hospital immediately. Idume asked me of no, I say yes. Idume say okay, I'm coming to Zion ministry to confirm. I say no problem. Idume came. I met with him. He came to Zion ministry. I met with him. I took Idume around. I showed Idume, this is the ambulance. Idume was shouting. I took Idume to Seraphic Hospital. So Idume wanted to make a video. Some of these security, they didn't allow him. And I said, okay, no problem. But the thing is that now you know the truth. Idume was shouting. He was like, he never knew that Zion ministry have ambulance and have this kind of big hospital. That all these things these people are saying online, that is not good to just join them and start saying some certain things. Sometimes it's good to come and verify. This is what makes Idume to start speaking on behalf of Zion ministry strongly. Idume is there. You all can ask him to verify. Then, when you talk about that video and whatever, it's not even about Idume. The reason why I said sometimes first some need to shut up. This whole thing is about Zion, J-Park, and Ogetijaka. Few months ago, Zion first one called me on phone. It should be around 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. here in Canada. He was the one that woke me up. And he was complaining that he made a video and about Ogechi when all these things was, like all this, their saga. I don't even know what to call it. That he made a video to advise Ogechi to stop mentioning Zion or to stop saying whatever. Then in return, Ogechi now made a video and even insult her mother and said that they deported him from US and other things. So he was complaining to me, and then that something, whether Akozion or something, I don't know, that they are trying to tell him, okay, he should not worry, have to know how to control all those things, that he shouldn't make any video to counter Ogechi, so that things will not, escalate. And even they are asking him to delete the video. I asked him why. He said because fans, like Zion members, are having a two opinion, like they are having two minds. Some are supporting first son because of what he said. Some are supporting, some were against him, that Ogechi is supporting Zion ministry. Why would he made such statement? Like, it's kind of bringing confusion. I said, okay, if that's the case, I would advise you to just delete the video. He now said that he told him to delete the video and apologize. I say, no, don't apologize, but delete the video, because their members are already, having two minds, and it's kind of causing confusion. And then once you remove that video, all this thing, when you even go through that comment, Omo, on that particular post, it's nothing to write home about. I spoke to this guy for almost 1 hour. He said, okay, Abma, I don't hear you. Abma, I don't hear you. I will think about it. This one, that one. So no wahala. I said, on the angle of your mom, you should know how Ogechi talk. Just forget about that one. He shouldn't pay you that. I'm sorry for that. He shouldn't have, say, I can't even remember what the guy said, Ogechi said about his mom. On the other hand, you first son, you want to correct somebody. You made a video telling Ogechi to just shut up. That you, this woman, after watching that video, I told him that video is not that okay. That is not how to caution someone or advise someone. So you made the video that kind of insultive to her, and then return, he tried to drag your mom, because I don't know. I'm not trying to justify it, but the only thing here is for us to save this whole confusion. Do this and do this. This guy agree. Then, I think after the next few days, he called me again because of the same issue. I said, okay, that they are telling him to delete. I said, you delete now so that all these things will end. He said, lie, he can never delete that video. So from there, Akozan was kind of telling him to say that this video is causing issue already. Remove this video. First on no video. From there, I don't know the misunderstanding between him and Akozion. Then I will talk to Ako to leave this thing. I could say, okay, only if you delete the video. I will talk to first son to leave this thing. He said, lie, this lady insulted her mom. Before you know it, the guy said, since Akozion is in support of who insulted her mom, that he will never respect Akozion. I'm trying to tell you guys how this whole case started. Say I go talk my own. I don't send anybody. I go talk my own as he be, because I know they like unnecessary issue. Now, he said, since Akozion supported Ogechi, or is supporting Ogechi, that he will never respect Akozion again. This same Akozion is his manager. When I started, talking with first son, he always tell me that Akozion is his manager. Say, the thing is that me, I'm not always in Lagos because of Nollywood, all this or Nollywood stuff. They always take me. Whenever I come back to Lagos, I live in Lagos anyways, but whenever I come back to Lagos, I used to attend the program. So he used to tell me that Akozion is his manager. I said, okay, since this guy is your manager and you respect him, and why not listen to him? Towards that period, MC told me that the only person that will make him to delete that video is Evangelist Ebuka. That Evangelist Ebuka must call him and tell him to delete the video before he delete that video. I say for what? I don't get it. As who? He said without Evangelist Ebuka, he can never delete that video. Good enough, cool. I said, okay, well, you guys are kind of taking much of my time because of this whole issue. I'm at home now. Let me calm down and do this video. You know, this guy refused though that he will never remove that video and he will never respect Ako Zion. From there, he started making a video dishing Ako. He started making a video dishing Ako Zion. No, he will just make a video and kind of be shading Ako. Sometimes, if all these beleface and their group made a video about Ako, MC will go and like that video. I will call him and say, guy, this thing what they do no good now. You know, leave this thing. Since even though you say on your own, you know, you and I no go do like this. Oh yeah, no, they do all these ones. Sometimes, truth to be said, Aku will reach out to me and was complaining. You say you see this guy, you see this guy, you see this guy. And what MC was doing then is totally wrong. You know? That was when J-Pack and that was when J-Pack was dragging Ako indirectly, bullying him, you know. And towards that period was when they were asking or requesting for full time. Manchester United don't lose. Chile keep where my remote safe my own television. Hey, that name really go for you. No, now wait. They don't beat my you. It's unreal. So as I was saying, that was when this whole issue of they need to Germans need to be paying them, like to appreciate them and other things. That was when that issue was coming up. Sometimes I will hear the issue and I will be like, I will tell MC, you that has been talking about the ministry, you, me, Fearless, and Prince, the one that have address Homo Zion. Address Homo Zion. If you guys can remember that guy. 4 of us was the first people that started speaking on behalf of Zion ministry, defending all those things. Years ago, I was telling this guy, us that are doing this thing, is anybody paying us? Why would these people come from nowhere and requesting for them to be paying them? You MC, where they use army, they chase around them because of social media issue, attacks and everything. Have you forgotten so soon? That one passed. The guy insisted that he will never respect Ako Zion. Onaga. When this whole issue was going on, because of the way J-Pack and the governor Yoku was pressuring Ako to tell Evangelist Ebuka so that they will be paying them this and that, Ako started snubbing their call, like picking their call and other things. That was why they got angry and start the blackmail. I made several videos then trying to caution J-Pack. That was when they started audio billionaire of 18. Before you know it, they tried to mess Ako Zion's brand up with one beater they went to promote then. I don't want to mention his name. There is one beater they went to promote them. Like they were doing everything to mess Ako, mess the ministry, mess everything. That was still when buying, locating to Ngopala was, you know, coming up. both Olilanya, all of them were kind of making issue. That was the same period when this guy came out and announced that Evangelist Ebuka was still saying that next week we officially announce where we'll be locating to. Because of all this thing, Olilanya Ndimo, Olilanya Ndingopara got angry and announced that Zion Ministry has bought land in Ngopa, that everybody should run and go and buy land. That one person is trying to buy everything, do this, all these things because of the issue. Because then, Ako is no longer taking their calls. Ako is no longer, trying to see them. They are kind of messing everything. Just like the way they are doing now. Sometimes I will see his video, he will be shouting, "It is man of God." I saw the one he made 2 days ago, 2 days ago, that he will come out and say what happened between that padlock man or whatever. All those things are just nonsense. What happened? What? Why are you not saying it? All those things is just like, sometimes when I watch these people, especially people that don't know what is going on, I pity them. Then sticking with MC. What MC is doing is, he started supporting all those people, all those guys. Whatever JPAC and Governor Ezoku will say, MC will support them. If they make a video, he will like. Because of what he said, that he will never respect Ako. Because Ako supported Ogechi for disrespecting her mother. Of which we try to settle this whole thing amicably. I told him that there is no way Aku will try to support somebody that is insulting your mother. You yourself understand how things is going. This guy, Kwechiri. Then he even went to JPAC's wedding, but I'm not against that one. If you feel like to go the wedding, still good. And the fact that maybe Ako and JPAC is no longer in a good term doesn't mean that he will join Ako and start, doing the case or whatever on behalf of him. But sometimes you need to be careful on some movement you make or some speeches, especially when this kind of situation is occurring. Because there's some kind of movement you will make, you will look suspicious. They will start suspecting you. Just like what he's doing now. He'll be thinking that nothing will happen, nothing. You don't know that all these things he's doing, that people, especially in Zion Ministry, are kind of having two minds on where he is. You will tell this guy, okay, you shouldn't have done this one. Usually say, no, this one, that it doesn't concern him. One thing I noticed about MC Hallelujah is that he always try to present himself or like people to see him as the most good person. Like I don't know how to put it. Like he's different from others. He's for peace. This one, that one. For people to like him. Nigga, nobody care about that. Nobody send you about those things. All these things you have been on social media, you are still doing what you do for people to like you. Like seriously. If you want to react on some certain things, he will be diplomatic so that people will like him. Those people, you know that no matter what you do, if you like, go and wash their leg. Only Jesus Christ will say, they will never like you. They will never regard you. But that is his kind of person. He always trying to look different. And even when that issue regarding Ogechi and JPAC, this thing now, this whole issue now between for Zion Ministry to be paying them whatever, Zion refused, is the main reason why JPAC and governor, the additional Aku, shading him, calling him audio billionaire, went to start promoting one bidder to, bring his own product down. This whole thing is the reason why Ogetijaka carried that, by that fight. Me now, that is how I live my life. Yes, sometimes how Ogechi used to say some certain things might not be good, but nobody is 100% human. And the fact that, you know, the reason why that lady started JPAC, this one, JPAC, and JPAC also is dishing her. He's not doing it for his own benefit or for his own good. He knows that what those guys are doing is not okay, and they're not trying to paint the image of Zion ministry bad by saying some certain things, including Ako, and nobody is responding. That is the reason why Ogechi took that fight and started, you know, dishing JPAC and governor, all those things. I always ask people one question. Like, sometimes people will come to me and was asking me, Ogechi, this one, that one, JPAC. I always ask them one question. And the question is, do you think if eventually that Zion did as JPAC and Governor Eziokwu asked, and asked Evangelist Ebukobi, or work, or even on his own, and start paying these people 33 million every month, do you think they can come out to speak against Zion, against Evangelist Ebukobi? Okay, and MSC Evangelist Ebukobi or Zion on his own, and I quoted no and 33 million. Each in a haga pota. We be saying na Zion body billionaire. We be saying na Zion ministry menka. We be saying na Evangelist Ebukobi zona support nka. We are saying nka. All because that thing they wanted from day one, Ako refused. That's the reason why they try to. For me, it's more like building something for somebody, and you are kind of requesting for something in return, and the person is not buying the idea of what you are saying. You are not trying to rubbish everything you built for that person. Now, this is how all these things has been going. Whatever JPAC and Governor Eziokwu said against, that has to do with Tako, against him, Zion First Son will like it. You know? Okay, now, JPAC have been saying that Ijowa, they will arrest Ijowa. Why would they arrest Ijowa? Why? And you, Zion First Son, you came out to make a video to tell Ijowa, to, like, you kind of, I don't even know how to put it. You kind of having a two-face, like being a two-faced person. Maybe within himself, he's real and would never go against the ministry or maybe sabotage or pass information. I don't know for him, just maybe. But sometimes, there is this kind of movement and speeches you'll be making. People will be suspecting you. You know? So this is where this whole thing started until today. The thing is still going on. The more reason why he made that video against Ijowa or whatever is because he know that Ijowa is supporting Ako and he's still doing his thing. And against Beleface JPAC. He's not telling Ijowa that you are calling somebody Agege, you are doing this one, you are saying that one. Okay, now you know that the ones Ijowa is reacting on is not good, but the ones they are directing to that your prophet is okay. Since all this thing has been going on, Zion First Son have never come out to at least blame JPAC and Governor Eziokwu. Like, do it in real. Forget all this chalaye, all this. The more you look, the less you see videos and for just to cover up. When you see somebody that is addressing issue in real, with all sincerity, you will know. Some people have never come out to do that video. Nobody is saying that you shouldn't be friends with JPAC or Governor Eziokwu. I don't know what you guys have in common or what you are expecting from them or you're looking for them to assist you with. But nigga, sometimes call a spade a spade. I don't like in a case whereby if you are my friend and you are claiming to be my friend rather, and you see all those people that are against me, that are planning my downfall. And you're going there to you know, eat and dine with them. What do you expect me to think? If you are with me, you are with me. If you are not with me, you are with them. Straight up. As I am like this, I don't have any issue with anybody on this social media. I always do my thing straight and go. It's less for you to understand it. Some of these people, when I was still in Nigeria, whenever it happened that I meet with them in person, we greet. Everybody go his way. Because social media is social media. You know, but sometimes you need to be more careful, especially when you notice that all these things is heading to somewhere else. Okay, right now, regarding this Ogetijaka, this whole thing, I saw someone sent me an update. I also saw a video Father Mbaka did regarding this whole thing. On the first update I received, the main reason why Ogetijaka went to prison or went to cell today, one, Ogechi caused it. Oh, I don't want to say some certain things, but she caused it by herself. Because it's only good to listen and follow advice. Being stubborn somehow is good, because in some cases in life, your stubbornness will save you. But at some point, you can't more than don't you listen to people. So she made a mistake and she failed to follow advice. That's why all these things is happening today on her own side. When you even talk about this whole thing between the Abuja lady, it happened years ago. It's not of something recent. But like I said on my video, these people know that they don't have any strong case against Ogechi. That is the reason why they went to hit under this lady, behind this lady, trying to mess her up. Now, if you watch what is going on social media, the person responsible for Ogechi arrest and detention is the lady in Abuja. But JPAC and Governor Eziokwu have been making series of videos, jubilating and shouting. Governor Eziokwu yama oppose ihe akporo oneti kama this one, that one. I told her this one. Like, nigga, what are you saying? As if they are the ones. You know, now according to update, they try to dialogue and ask Ogechi to apologize to the Abuja lady so that this whole thing will end. For me, it's just that people are different. Even though you talk about apology, there are some people, group of people, Ogechi need to apologize sincerely. Because the last thing I can support in this life is blackmail. Blackmailing somebody. Okay, now they ask Ogechi to apologize to the Abuja lady and other things. Before you know it, JPAC and Co, they added that Ogechi will apologize to Abuja lady before they you know, allow this whole thing to be. Ogechi will apologize to Abuja lady. Apologize to him, JPAC. Apologize to Governor Eziokwu. Apologize to everybody. Why? Why must Ogetijaka apologize to you, JPAC? Ogechi refuses that he will never apologize to JPAC. That is the major reason why they are pressing all these things. And I ask this person question, why would Ogechi apologize to JPAC and also not upon to? Or not in if I know bad men come home? What can JPAC queen against her? Didn't JPAC mention Ogechi's late father? Mention you know that they said a lot of things then. So why must Ogechi apologize to you? Why? If I'm Ogechi, I will never apologize to JPAC. He called her a stripper. He said he buy her own father. Do you know the pain? And in return, the lady said that na senator na Oginike. Nka he wegi. But you accuse her of buying her own father. That she and her mom gang go. You said they made a lot of things. Just like my mom died last 2 months, and somebody will come out and say I buy my mother and be proud to say it. You think I will just accept it after the millions spent on her health? You expect Ogechi to accept the fact that you said that she buy her own father and other things, but you don't want to accept the one he said you did, and you are demanding for apology. Ogechi refused to apologize. They kept on pressing the Abuja lady, do this one, do that one, calling everybody, all the rat, come and drop petition, let's deal with her. And some of you are in support of all these things. Sometimes forget sentiment, we all are human beings. Leave sentiment and say the real truth. You know? Why is J Park? He always mention Ifeanyi Oba died, did this one, let Ifeanyi Oba. Why did you mention him? This one, that one. Why did you bring him into the saga? You forgot that you also brought the lady's late father into the saga. Is Ifeanyi Oba more father than Ogetijaka's father? Is Ifeanyi Oba more father than Ogetijaka's father? That's why I always said, this whole thing, from any much thing there, you drag me, I drag you. Make everybody go home. No case. And then they knew that there is no case there. That is the reason why they went to hide under that Abuja league that Ogechi said, according to story years ago, Ogechi said she dey into KP of children and put her children RIP or whatever. Of which, if I'm Ogechi, I would have apologized to that lady because of that particular thing. Forget the fact they said that she's the one that looked for her trouble first. But, truth be said, she shouldn't have went that far of, putting RIP to the woman's children. When you also talk about this, Father Mbaka, paid native doctor, do this one. The same statement J-Park made, Governor Ezeoku made, Ogetijaka made. 3 of them, they were in good time then. Okay, how can they expect now? Zion Gakogo, Aku we pay, Aku we drop money, They were talking, speaking. The truth of the whole thing is that the first day I saw a video that they said that Father Mbaka paid 5 native doctors. I've been waiting. I shouted, ask him, Gene. Because even that person knows say this one a lie. The very first time I saw that video, even the Governor Ezeoku and J-Park, they were saying, Emenka, Emehonka, Mbaka Benka, Emehonka. I was like, Omo, una de una on una ono. Okay, somebody said Ogechi did not put RIP on her children. That was the update I received. It's one of the, maybe they have fabricated a lot of things and added to the charges against her. They start to be collected, allegedly. That's what they told me. That she said the lady is into KP and putting children RIP or whatever. If indeed she did that, it's wrong. And when they asked her to apologize, she should have apologized and go her way. But not for J-Park. Talking about all this whole thing, I don't see the reason why First Son should always be in support of all this uselessness from J-Park and Governor Ezeoku. I don't see the reason. This is the reason why he tried to drag Ijowa. He lied that he don't have Ijowa number. It's a total lie. He's doing this whole thing because of all this issue between him, Akuzion, Ogechi. You know that Ako is not in good term with them J-Park anymore. Then he's out. Because he said that he can never respect him again. I don't want to go and be saying some certain things he said. You know, the one writing Ogechi RIP. What do you want me to say, my sister? Even me, they wrote RIP on my picture. They wrote it. Tia here. All this thing is stupidity from some people. Even me too. They took my picture and wrote RIP. They have been sending me a lot inbox, bashing me, but I don't give a fuck. I don't send anybody. You know? So, but why is MC trying to look like Onyome Emeka, the most righteous, in front of all these people? As I did like this, there are some certain things I will see from some of these my friends or people I'm in a good term with. I will watch it and I'll just let it go. That's your opinion. I'll focus on my thing. Not be everything you go react on. You should be say, Ijuwa, do this one, Ijuwa, do that one. If you are trying to shade or a kind of some people call it advice. That is not an advice. I know where that thing is coming from. It's coming from those camp of people. That is the reason why he joined. You say, oh, sons of first son, sons ya be Igbo mad, sons ya be only him, this and that. To hell with all those things. As in also give one car, what are you doing with all those things? As I did like this now, people validation on social media for you to like me or for you to say that I'm doing well, for you to call me a good person. Because of that, can name this one, that one. You know? If you come out to this Ijowa or Shady Ijowa in public and call it advice, what will you do to those bloggers that has been against Zion ministry? That has been blackmailing, spreading lies against Zion ministry? Ijowa is not a Zion member. Ijowa block Zion. You know, say some of you on social media, only want to post about Zion ministry, or no Zion member, or no Zion blogger, or no Zion this thing. Ijowa has never attended Zion program. I don't think Ijowa were Catholic. It's just that he noticed that the ministry is real. Sometimes, Almafuku Ijowa, or close on certain things. Okay, evangelist Ebuka, I sometimes have gone video here. It's acceptable because everybody is free to also always give his opinion. But he always stand on the truth, using his data, his energy and time to speak good about that ministry. Or when nobody is paying him shishi. That is the reason why sometimes also come I will do my part, make it ham to encourage him. Because the war, the social media war against the ministry, a lot of you are what you guys feel it, not just sometimes people that will say, don't react. You guys should ignore them. You guys should don't talk. Most of these things these people are doing, a lot of people on social media are believing on it because we have a lot of gullible people on social media. You see all these lies, all this propaganda, all these things people are doing against their ministry and the evangelist Ebuka. On when they believe here. Because I know a lot of gullible people on social media. So when you see people trying to speak up, people like us, that sometimes we can go out of our normal personality to say some certain things, allow us to do it, to correct those impressions. You know, that's why I always tell Zion members, video say, don't do it this way, don't do it that way. Look at your prophet. He's not allow us to do our thing. Allow us. The world now centered on social media. So Ijowa is doing a great job to speak on behalf of the ministry, and you are coming out to shade him, like, seriously. All those Eperimandi Omenana bloggers, what have you done to them? Can you go? You know? So for those of you telling, call him private, call him private. He can yoku private agugum. If he can jagwa that guy yoku private, agugum. You know? I don't know the point MC is trying to prove again. I don't know. Does that mean that all these things JPAG them has been doing from day one that is okay with MC? That is acceptable for him? Or that he doesn't see anything wrong there? All this shade, blackmailing, insult back by everything. Because they call 2-3 million naira. Does it mean that it's okay for Zion First Son to always try to be with them? You know, but going to this extent of trying to, JPAG came out, and you came out to this one to say it as well, because you are in the same camp with them. It's not making any sense. Later you call me and be telling me he went to the program. They don't want you to be here. They don't want you to cross here. They don't want you to do this one. They don't want you to, it's not good. This one. Meanwhile, you are the one causing all those things for yourself. It's not when you will tell somebody what are they calling it now? Something that the person will understand. There's some kind of statement you will make. I'm a gay being aga. You know? A lot of people are smart. What they call little video watch from Bakame earlier today. After the video, he said, as a prince, you must not kill your father to become a king. Something like that. Who did this matter? Ama gave me that video naga. You mustn't call name or say something before people are what they being age. So sometimes your movement, your speech is like Obupugoginiro. So for those of you now saying, call him private, do him this one, do him that one. This is how this whole issue started. That post or whatever, it's not even because Ijowa is this, Ijowa is that. Oh, maybe that post to Saga. Even up to today, Ako and MC is not in a good term. Oh, maybe you never can settle all these two people. MC Ogetijaka, First Son. Zion celebrity. Like, this whole thing is not making any sense to me. Me on my own. Oh, no, say they can't make because nobody they feed me. Nobody they nothing. Any day I post something that has to do with maybe your video and whatever, you dare them something like you, I will remove it. Yes. But when you talk about certain things, I will always say it the way it is. Oh, now this is my that can take on social media. And this is me make people like them. Don't like me. Myself, I don't like myself. Yes. Person who don't like himself, why are you expecting people to like you? And I'm amazing at people like I'm on social media or queer this one. Or if I want to be doing all those things one day, I know how it works. I can do it very well. You know? This is the same thing I want Zion First Son that month that this your video and opinion will cause division between Zion members. Just use for the sake of this thing and remove that video. It's happening now. I went to the post I made. People were saying some certain things. This one, that one. You should have done this. You are doing this. Some people are supporting him. Some people are against him. Some people are against me. Some people are abusing me. Some people came to my inbox and all Butego the division already. I warned him this same thing. Remove that video. Don't reply Ogechi again. Okwechiri. Say no evangelist Ebuka. If you daddy no phone him direct and tell him to remove the video, that he will never do it. As who? Talk more when you know how busy evangelist Ebuka always is. Can I go for this guy? You know, just relax and do your thing. Okwechiri. Kata, onye press. Some people are now blaming Ogechi did this, Ogechi did that, Ogechi did this. Kita ko Ogechi oziri ajo mmadu. Oburu na evangelist Ebuka nyere bele face J-Park na governance oku ego appreciation on akwụgwọ every month. Do you think that this whole thing will be happening now? It's not possible that this whole thing gonna happen now. Oga akunedu ha jaba tazo. Now themselves accuse on they do something for. Now them. I don't want to be saying some certain things here. Now them. They do something for. Pay house rent, assisting them, doing all these things. All those who are a cheater no audio billionaire, a cheater na job man they call. I beg you, Unuwama Zion first son. Like, if you know what to tell him, you advise him. That is not a way to go. It's not a way to go. Allow Ijowa. You should support Ijowa because nobody is even paying the guy or appreciating the guy. You that is a core Zion member should appreciate him. Me, I used to do that. Online. I used to do it. I'm not coming out to bash him because only feel na gini yani enwoku na the other team ha enwoku oku it is in direct way. Now bashing the guy. Some people say no advice. Which kind of nonsense advice is that? MC deny all these things mkuruna. I believe some of you money yadina my phone. Regarding this whole thing I just mentioned now. If read me like this, sometimes people will say that I'm always straight, like I didn't shake he on will something. It's my life, because you Zion is not paying any so. I want to hear some of them nature. They thought that Zion bo oil well, oil money. They are ego. They are go for what? Egypt video here about on Facebook. You don't know how much you are making on Facebook with Zion video. But when we are talking about this whole thing, people will not understand. People will not understand. So MC, each other is zapa, each other is zakoro, carry na zapa, bakoro. Kabalon gave baby, see, megia. Every child, bomb na phone, same na educated, equate bata red carpet, equate benka, it's not good, this, that one. But then they cause all this thing for yourself. I beg you. On adina dimma. Ichore chocha. Icha ichokwa ni iji oji. Kamaro, ebe kwa amaro stand again. Kamaro your own stand. Oburi email like this, email like this. I saw some comments saying that this guy is passing information to these people or this one, that one. I don't think it's truth. But you are the one that made them to start suspecting you. Yes. Some people now say, boy up. If I go do first on the phone now, see, let me see, that video where you do no good, delete them. Okay, I say, lie. Lie. Nobody is fighting anybody. Please, can you all stop fighting? I'm not fighting with anybody. I don't have any issue with Zion first son. I don't have any issue with him. But they need to talk some senses into him. I don't have any issue with anybody. I don't have any issue with him. Okay, when something was that misunderstanding I think Gopala with Governor Zoku was saying a lot of things, he went to interview that guy and be saying some certain things. I don't know. My mom name sometimes or sina to tofu or iburi buffet uche. I don't know. I'm not more sense of reason or something. The other day, I appear on their live video and be saying some certain things. This person is on his own. This person is on his own. You're trying to rubbish Zion. Omo, you guys should talk to that guy. A lot is going on social media. They fight against Zion ministry and the evangelists who be Ebukobi. Will not be here. You know? And to make it worse, especially all this recent one, na make it the thing come they look as if saying a real. Meanwhile, na fake. Somebody like me, I don't need anybody to tell me about Evangelist Ebuka and Zion ministry. If you pay good attention to whatever name it is, you don't need anybody. You see all these people where they send me laugh emoji. They don't win Man U. They don't win Man U. Make a video, my boon on. They don't. They don't win Man U. They don't win Man U. All of you they send me a message. I have a message about Man U. The attack on the man of God and the ministry. Honestly, me akita like. Iwo chichaya o ya na original fake. You can imagine ebas na ya original fake like a package chaya. Obu na obigesi ki as na ya adekwa ka eziokwu. Ya adekwa ka eziokwu. These people are real. These people are coming out to do some certain things. And give one inside there. You are kind of going with them. Are you serious? Nke Ogofonezoku make a statement yesterday, the day before yesterday. No ke between the padlock man. Quote time, quote date. Some people will be thinking, true, na arrange the man. Be a padlock, be him a kobia. Because he has once been there, close to Zion ministry. That is Ogofonezoku. How the haka, no give time and date here may between the good luck and the padlock and whatever. Obedi at sieve ko no ihe me true na hama ihe me die mana hana covers here up. I dare him to say what happened because I'm very sure that nobody arranged that man. And later you are siding those people. If una clearly they are out to mess everything about the ministry up, mess Zion up, and you are siding them. About this guy, this guy didn't say you go for. I dare Governor Zoku I dare him to say what happened between that Jonathan of a man and the padlock. Obu no mad doesn't mean say arrange that man. Let him go ahead and expose it. O make one kind of nonsense video before you know it will delete here. I own and zoom oji no year to year or no they call it. Since 2 or 3 years in do affair na social media. Or no they call it. Or na add their ad. Made enwe ike gbasa mpunwo bia ti onwe ya joy n'ime wopu nonsense no be like live a simple life ozuzuchi ha zucha ya oburu keyboard na-eti mkpu buru keyboard na-ezuzugharị before you know it oje sete osisi apịrị apị ti na social media ya sete him na social media na-akpọ keyboard. There is no way you will progress or like you see good thing in life. Only job you go on and that upon what you see everybody. About by keyboard, net the shadow might this and that. No, free yourself first, in and out. Oh yeah, no, now add from year to year or now they call it. Akwara ihu ya romputago ihu ya gbetago line romputa. Let him go ahead and say exactly what happened between Kiana Apodia, the good luck or whatever. Most of them over sabi. All those that time he had name yana Jepaka Russia. Jepano the man from nowhere. Do we are useless question name me interview. Ama miheni na hana emoga hana hozo. Kama na ayibdoko ha 3 million or 2 million. Kama evangelise buka office nisi. Ribi oro. Kukuruzie ogwo gawa. Hama no dey like that. Na sese. Ha tonzie to tiger. Na kosa see everything. This is the reason why. Or when you also people quit from now till tomorrow for me to go against Ogetijaka. Obrona indeed Ogetijaka hoguru case here. Bido fire what these people. Only has say humiliate accusai on girl. Now you mess it up brand there. Now I cause some certain things. By now, Hano Gechi are in a good thing. By now, I think no Gechi Hanona Abuja honor today. And I know the reason why Akuzayon refused to back down on where Ogechi is. Because no Ogoya Koguru. You know, so sometimes some of you know the reason. This is the reason why Ako Atoho he back down Ebo Ogechi no. Ogoya Koguru. That is the reason why no matter what you people will say, the stop support to get it, stop doing this one, on a Igbo, on a Siamu, on a Igbo now more part of the body. Oh no, Kekubi Ekue. On a Sio to Negi, on a all part of the body. Ogetijaka, as far as I'm concerned, Wesibo mad. And without her, Igoro that case, that saga, whatever, fire JPAG. They will be humiliating Zion ministry, dragging Akozai until today, especially after his wedding. That is the reason why sometimes, and they tell Zion fans, especially all this blogging of 18. Everybody giving blogging. Social media, all madine wataria. Forget the fact now, we can get like here, Onusi Kuku, Onusi make his thing. Allow her or her lifestyle. But the fact that no neku some atom of truth, allow her to do her thing. Brother, those things are too dirty to hear. Those things are too dirty to on their if under them all the dirty, all the holy, this one I want the danger. Some of you name I see Jesus, I see we see Jesus. I say, I see Jesus. Oh, no one amen kanjo. Oh, people are all the two dating auntie. Hey, stop. Oh, they cook private part, this one, that one. unu wabika danger batna room agbanyoku like this within some seconds everywhere boss mana pota ni I say be kuni danger. And speaking based on life experience. Oh, no one name ekuna private part or danger nanti this one hey mba Jesus unu waka danger diaroma na diegu. If it's those people that didn't call those, some of those people they call those things, no, how will novice in that angle? If you know no woman, how wafu? Ndahi umiha na easy to pronounce Igbo or to amo this one erenke menka. You know, hate him hypocrites. Sometimes, oboyeneki ebrono makwi. The only fault on that fault to get you years ago one Hannah Hameli he declared wanted. She should have saw that thing since cause so that wanted or whatever. So MC Zion Faison Ebaronwegi. All this your I too know. It's like it's becoming unnecessary and too much. Nigga, calm down. I'm free Joa. Ezugo. A lot of them that are speaking on behalf of Zion Ministry. They are buying their data. They can as well choose join other bloggers. Not by Zion Ministry. Now more cool videos, prophecy, testimony that it came from the ministry. They can choose to do that and you can't do anything. All their page, all their data, all their time. You know? He chose to. I want to make you hear that. Are you aware that Idume came all the way just to come and confirm Mezioku Nengwende nurse na doctor na on Zion Ministry. Yesuku na enwe ambulance na on Zion Ministry. He came. Just to verify. On social media. Let me stop here. Almost time for open heaven so that people that will do open heaven will join. Also, let me join open heaven. I'm just coming back from work. I am me like this. I wanted to do this video since, but traffic was much. So, regarding the video, Ogechi is a first round. Of course. Till tomorrow, I will be in support of Ogetijaka. Till tomorrow. I hope with that lady. You know, say some of you Zion fans and that Zion member on social media. She talked too much. He did this. I hope with that lady, you know, supporter Buro go and isi nuga. Unu kare nu gidogo na comment section. J-Park, uno si a drag Zion ministry within duty. Oh, that lady he put your heat. Like that lady will rock away and easy. Away draw. Watch out, J-Park, king of Saga. Abazie Pia knockout. Oshi from Lagos, Batimo State. Jenwazi inu kuisi. Obroka na na pontu nature. This one, that one. King of Saga. Ige German and Kahu metulia very well. Okusizi po audio billionaire. Okusizi idrage ma evangelist Ebuka ma Ejimiabu engineer CCOB. A lot of them we are dragging everybody the ministry. But immediately Ogechi stood up. Fire beer, power, Governor Ezioku, ex-convict, and other things. Had that draw. It's quite unfortunate that Niho said Iyoku then be Ejijitiana. You know? It's quite unfortunate. No, Ieme then, Kahaji, waging amount of pressure. And she failed to follow advice. But whether you like it or not, Ogechi is one of those friends who can have a battle in your life. Or one of those friends who can battle in your life. This year, J-Pack need demand ka ayo ya biko no si na ọ na-akpọ ntu no si na nwunye ya na-eme nka nwunye anaghị eme nka ego J-Pack na say ka ayo ya biko like ayo ya for ayo ya Kenny apology I mean na isi ma asago aga m da torozi atoro omo let me stop here abeg. King of Saga na demand for apology. Onye na-ejide people humiliate here on social media. Onye ji Sageri. Nige jama na nka ho gwara ya ofo. Atwazi na ga-esi me ya arrest. Ifo ya ha na-ezuzu mbosi ha bia buria na Nnewi. Netie yes we did it. Oyiranya take him order from above. This one yeah. I beg God can they try to open heaven? Can join the open heaven? And I go na agum. And they go do ni na kabata ma batabiko. So let me stop here. I know Oge in 2017 to Addison. She ain't good. How Christian we are both of insult given to our behalf. Akoko. Also, people, you could say insult. I always tell people, when you want to go on Facebook, party on your back, you won't even pay page. People will say, you are insulting people, Papa. Okay, man, I'm more a person, Papa. You know, say I be person father. But when I drag your own Papa put, open Nogi, you have been insulting Evangelist Ebuka. You don't know that Evangelist Ebuka is as well my father. Is your own father more father than him? How for more than the social media? Don't worry. It's just that Madana was a chance now. But let me stop here. Other one. MC. Wopa came with no fee before I come mad. That's the only thing I have to tell you. Chisom Vivian. Mwake na boluza. Chineke ga bogo. Don't worry. Our fault, you know, fault on the Tottenham. Not be your fault now. But how man you take lose that call? So you need to bag it. Nah, man, you safe.